Hey everybody, Ken and Brandon here back for more commentary, hopefully on Thursday night. This might not come out until Friday, so if it's Friday, happy Friday. We are at the event doing the commentary, which is kind of neat.
We're in the back corner.
We're in the back corner behind a table, so Lord only knows.
Titan is running.
Titan is running. First flight had 28 players. Pretty good for 2 o'clock on a Thursday. Anyways, we're back with part 2 of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre final table. $560 buy-in. $300 bounties? $200 bounties. $200 bounty on each player. We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players?
6 players.
I think Joey just doubled up on the last hand with 7s versus like a over pair kings.
Queens, and he just banged a 7.
Yeah, banged a 7.
So he's got
good.
the deuces.
Got the deuces.
We're at what, 12K big blind?
I think so.
Everybody, yes, 6-12. So everybody's still super deep.
Super deep.
Which is fun.
Joey with back-to-back 7s and then deuces. He calls. Do you like the call with deuces? Because then you worry about somebody going all in much later.
But then it only costs you $12,000. Not the worst.
Yeah, I mean, I like playing those little pairs.
Me too. They're fun when you hit. You just get rid of it, not cost that much.
Yeah.
This is a great squeeze spot for Sean. He's got, 10 bigs exactly?
Yep.
The button limped. Oh, maybe he button limped. King 5 completed. He's ripping it with ace 10. It's a good play.
I mean, you got to know if everybody limps into you, your ace 10 suited looks really damn good.
Really good, especially when it's late position limpers, too.
Right.
They're going to open if they have anything. So, Kevin.
Can we talk about, I forgot why I called you this morning. I called you for an actual reason. So remember I was calling about Dan Negreanu. I was watching him play the final table of the 7-card stud.
Yep, you got second. I watched it.
And he was like, when I told you he had like half the chips in play, he really had 2/3 of the chips in play. How did he end up losing? Just went on a streak and
he went on a streak. All right, well, Kevin folds, by the way, and Sean takes it down.
Yep.
You got to remember there's a $200 bounty, so that makes it a little bit more incentive for Kevin to call.
Right.
He went on a run and took back the chip lead, but the blinds just got really big where they don't have that many big bets.
Right.
And he had a pair and a flush draw on 6th Street, and the guy had aces up, and they got all the money in on like 4th, 5th, and 6th Street. And then the guy bricked, and so there was a nice little sweat for Negreanu to make a flush or make trips because the guy had aces up, so he couldn't make better 2-pair. And the whole crowd was pumped because he bricked.
Nothing, huh?
Pair force.
So last thing about Dan Negreanu, because I've been watching his vlog all the time, and it's good. I like it. It's fun. His wife's kind of super hot, so it's nice to watch her occasionally. And
I love the clickbait where it's just like her.
For sure.
Her in a bathing suit.
It's fine. I mean, I don't mind it. It is what it is. Let's see what Kevin's going to do with this suited 8-9.
It's 9-8. 9-8.
No, I say 8-9.
No, why?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just how I do it.
Do you say 10-Jack?
No, I say Jack-10. Face cards come first.
So what about 9-10?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I do say 9-10. Anyways, Queen-Jack suited.
So now it's Queen-Jack. Not Jack.
What I was going to say was they did a stat on Daniel Negreanu's final tables. He's got, 6 or 7 wins.
6 bracelets.
He's got, more, 10 or 12 times he's gotten second place, and then the other times, it was 39 final tables in WSOPs, and, I don't think he's finished worse than
6th or 7th. Well, I was probably on a couple.
And that was only it was
mostly top 3 or top 4.
Literally 90% of them were 1, 2, or 3. That's so unbelievable. I was kind of pulling for him. I was really hoping for him to win just because it was, I don't know, I watched the vlog, so it would be kind of neat to see his reaction.
Right, with the bracelet.
It's kind of not the same, but close of like a Tiger Woods being in golf and contending. I would have never watched the 7-card stud final table except for the fact that Daniel Negreanu was in it. Then I watched it on Poker Go, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. So I bought my Poker Go subscription so I could watch it. And then this morning I was watching his vlog about the 7-card stud final table. Oh, he's like, oh, yeah, I used my bonus code for 15% off Daniel at Poker Go. I was like, damn it. That was
of course
free $15 I just bricked out on. Thanks a lot. Michael, the kid, I think he's here. I thought I saw him.
So he limps under the gun with queens. Kevin, with his famous ace-10 suited again, is going to raise to 30K.
To 30 this time.
John is going to think that he's just going to go call. And Michael gets exactly what he wants.
Yep.
John calls, Brian calls. Everybody's thinking, oh, Mike's just going to call and we're going to go 4 ways.
Nope.
Mike says, booyah.
Jammy.
300K.
299 to be exact.
Yep. Which puts Kevin in a little bit of a weird spot.
It's
but
2/3 of his chips. He's got ace-10 suited.
But this is like such a good spot for Michael to be doing this with
on a squeeze play.
Yeah.
Right? This is called a squeeze play when you don't really have a big...
Where you're squeezing the people in the middle.
I thought a squeeze play was like in baseball when...
Suicide squeeze?
Yeah. That's always good. I've been watching a lot of baseball since Mississippi State's in the College World Series.
Now the elimination game tonight.
Elimination game tonight, 7:15.
Vandy?
No, they played Vanderbilt last night, who's the number 1 seed. They play the number 4. No, they play Texas Tech. In an elimination game.
And then if they win, they play Vandy again.
If they win, they play Vandy again.
In an elimination game again.
And an elimination game again. But if they win, then I think Vandy hasn't lost again. You got to lose 2. It's a double elimination.
Right, double elimination.
So you almost got to beat Vanderbilt twice. And then do they go the?
Then it's the World Series, which is best out of 3.
Yeah, I think.
Everybody folds, by the way. But back to Daniel Negreanu. I bought a bunch of his action because he sold action.
Yeah. Were you in the?
And then
which one?
All got refunded. I bought all the packages.
Well, it didn't get refunded. He only took so many and got more than what.
Yeah, it sold out, but then the site let us all buy it. It was dumb.
But now I will say they did let you buy it. However, you got your money back the same day.
Yeah, like the next day. Yeah. But it made me think that I had it all.
Right, which would have been awesome.
Yeah, I don't really like Daniel, but I still had to have a sweat.
You can't deny the fact that he's a good poker player.
Oh, yeah, I don't deny that. The vlog has made me grow on him a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. My wife was watching him with me, and she was like, wow, you're way better than he is. And I was like, he's a freaking bajillionaire.
Yeah.
Poker player, superstar. I wish I could be that cool.
Yeah, it's tough to be.
Maybe next year we'll go to the World Series and do a whole CCG vlog. Yeah.
CCG at the WSOP.
Oh, I like it. Michael with 4 is going to call that little baby raise with the ace-6 from John, who we haven't really heard much from lately.
No.
Or Brian. They've been awfully quiet. Brian's here for sure. Notice I'm wiggling the mouse so we don't get frozen.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Who flopped what here?
John's first flop.
6 is pretty good.
5. Brian out of the way with the king 10.
Not a terrible flop for 4s.
No.
I mean, basically, you can't have a flop where there's no overs when you have 4s.
And this is a pretty good turn for 4s, all things considered.
Now he's got an open-ender.
Check calls again with the 4s.
Weird thing is here, if you get a 4, now you think if he bets it out here, he could get John off the hand? No, I think they check.
I mean, John's going to check that river. That's a great river for John. Yeah. And a great river for Mike. All the draws missed, so they both are just like, oh, maybe my pair's good.
My 4s are good. Maybe my 6 is
showdown
good.
value. You don't need to bet. You can just win.
I like when you can just win.
It's the best. It's the best.
There's been a lot of table talk in this tournament.
There has been?
It has not been. It doesn't seem like there's been a lot.
They're playing for kind of a lot of money, so.
I mean, this is probably the, top 5 biggest tournament in CCG, right?
Yeah.
I would say it's close.
All right, under the gun fold
Sean,
with whatever, and Sean is.
Yeah, he's only got 150K in chips. I mean,
12 bigs.
9s are kind of like jacks, right? You only play them one way.
No, jacks can play 100 ways, and they're all wrong.
They're all wrong. Yeah, I couldn't remember the saying. Looks like he's just gonna get him. Don't need to see Joey's cards considering they're no good. Oh yeah, 3-4. I'm glad we got that on
camera.
We got
that. Oh, we folded 8s. No, 3-4.
Nope, 3-4. Dog shit.
We're 9 minutes in. You can't cuss.
Sorry. I will say in Negreanu's vlog, he's dropped a couple of F-bombs.
Yeah. Now, are we going to mention our Chicago boy in the vlog?
Oh, yeah. So, check this out. How excited was I to call you?
You were excited.
I have been missing the vlogs because I was out of town. I'm at home, blah, 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 blah. So I was at work on Tuesday or Monday? Tuesday. What day did you move? Tuesday. So Tuesday I must have watched and they're 20-minute vlogs, 18 to 20-something minutes, right?
Yeah.
I ripped 10 of them. So I mean, it's 4 hours worth of freaking vlogs here. Anyways, I'm towards the end, and Dan Negreanu's sitting at a table, and he's in the 1 seat, and there's somebody in the 9 seat. He's like, "Hey, this kid from Chicago wants me to be in. He wants to be in the vlog." Blah 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 blah. So here he is, and he flashes the camera to him. He's like, "There you go, kid. You're in the vlog." And he's like, "Nah, I'll do it." And he turns around, and it is freaking Julius, who plays at CCG. He's a nice kid. But he's like a perfect like fanboy for Danny Negreanu.
Yep.
And then I was like, I see him, and I was like, oh my God, I know that guy. He plays the CCG. And I was like, Julius, please say, I love to play at Chicago charitable games. He didn't say anything.
Nope.
So Julius, if you're listening to this, you're on my shit list. My one chance to get into a Danny Negreanu vlog, you could have dropped us. We get millions of hits. Nope. Nothing. Thanks. Says, hi, Mom.
So Kevin bets 40 with the open under. Michael, a non-believer, calling him with ace high here.
And the ace high is good.
Floating to be a kind of a big pot here.
Yeah.
158K.
160K pot.
Well,
Kevin's thinking about betting it again. Nah, gave it up.
Oh, man.
Michael's
Kevin,
just got to check behind it, right? I have ace high.
There, Kevin.
You're good.
I mean, we know we can see the cards, but if you're ever wondering when you should bluff, it's when you got nothing on the river.
Nothing on the river, and it's a 160K pot?
Yep.
And what did he have in chips? That was Kevin? Right?
300K.
So, I mean, he could have easily put out a 50K bet
or
there.
Or like 70.
Why don't you like 50?
That's a little small.
So 60? Split the middle?
Okay. Sure, split the middle. 60.
What does this kid's shirt say? Portland with an axe?
Timbers. I'm pretty sure.
He's going to come over.
Is that an MLS?
Don't say anything.
Yeah.
What do you need, sir?
We're trying to sign in for
Can't hear in the microphone. You got to talk a little louder.
Oh, I'm trying to sign in for a 1-1 table.
I can
cool.
see at that middle table. I'll get you a deal, all right?
Yep. Good luck. So, yeah, we weren't lying. We're actually...
Yeah, 1-1. Firing up, guys.
So, so if you can go back in time 6 hours to whenever this airs.
Right. We only need one.
Come on out. We need one more for 1-1.
Middle table, boss. Middle table.
Also, for anybody who says Brandon never works, clearly we've got him on tape right now.
Right.
Directing traffic. 4 o'clock flights getting ready to pop off here. Live from Chicago Charitable Games.
I do work hard like 2 hours twice a week.
That's not bad.
4 hours a week.
It's not bad.
No.
Are you including the hour-long commentary?
No, I don't count. This doesn't work.
This doesn't work?
No.
All right. Let's see if we can make some magic happen here. We're 12 minutes in. We haven't really seen a whole lot of flops, have we?
No, well, this is that weird part of the tournament where a lot of stealing going on, a lot of... I mean, although people are deep, I thought people would be taking more flops here.
I mean, there's 6 players left. There's got to be
a in the
big pay jump between like 6 and 4, right?
This is where it actually starts, like you get into some nice money.
So blinds are 6-12. Sean's got 12 big blinds. Everybody else is fine, though. John's are pretty... not a huge chip leader.
I mean, he's got... How many blinds does he have? I can't do this math. 625 divided by 12? 55?
Yeah.
625 divided by 12.
And these were 35-minute levels, right? Brandon, 35-minute levels?
52? 35-minute levels, yeah. So you got all the play in the world.
I like Kevin. He splashes around a lot.
Yeah. I like
but he splashes around with, like, good cards,
Yeah,
right?
like,
it's not like he's doing, like, a King 8 or something, like, goofy.
Right.
I mean, like, he's playing solid, good cards.
Brian checking his option here with King Jack, electing to take the flop 3 ways. And?
Look like a 4 and a flop. Hot 4 coming out.
9-4-3.
Would have been nice if those clubs were spades. We might have seen more action, but I feel like if John bets this, he's probably just going to take it down.
So this is one of those like weird spots.
Yep.
Or not weird spots.
Insta folds there.
Like, those are the hands you're supposed to be just leading out with.
What?
Like those, exactly what John had.
6-4?
Yeah, on 9-4-3. Like that flop hits the small blinds range way more than like the guy.
Meaning
who
like, yeah.
Like all the hands that the small blind has all the 3s and the 4s and the 9-7s and the 9-6s and the 10-9s.
So when you're limping in on small blind, the big blind checks behind you, and it's a garbage flop.
Right. You
9
take
high.
the lead. Take the lead.
You just rip it.
Right. And I mean, obviously the big blind could hit some of that stuff too, but that guy that limped in, he's rarely going to ever have a piece of the 9-4.
Right.
Like he had Queen Jack, which is exactly what he should have.
Yep.
So that's a nice little play by John to lead.
Sean with the 9-8 suited. Sorry, I'll switch it for you. 9-8 suited.
Thank you.
He just limped in. See now the King 6.
Well, he's in there on the button. He's playing in position.
Brian with 4s. Ooh, Michael. I feel like the Jack 10 could have maybe done something there.
Bumped it up here.
Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
Do I see a 4 on that flop?
I see a 4, but nothing else.
Brian, let's see if you get some. Now, is this one of those when you're first to act with 4s? Do you bet it out?
Too strong. Too strong.
I mean, he checked. So
yeah, check.
Oh, you like to check?
Oh yeah.
let somebody else get some money in the pot.
Yeah,
hopefully get one other caller.
This is way different from the previous hand.
Now you raise, or you just call?
Either one's fine.
I think if he raises, he's not getting any action back.
No. I think he's really hoping that
he raised to 85. Yeah, a naked ace, you know. Michael's thinking, I love when you get the head shake from a guy, you know? And then the card shuffle. It just screams, I'm going to fold here pretty quick.
Yeah, this raise is...
Now he's trying to check.
Yeah. No, just kidding. I check.
No, I check. Yeah, he gives it up. And rightfully so. I think the kid was thinking about making a move there. Which I like. All right, so we are 15 minutes in.
Uh-huh.
I want to do 2 bets.
Okay, 2 bets. 2 bets.
Oh, yeah, 2 bets.
2 bets.
Sorry. 2 bets.
You want to make 2 bets.
One, I was going to say, how many times do you think we're going to get interrupted while we're over here? Over and under?
Well, let's see. We've been interrupted 3 times.
Yep.
We're 15 minutes in, so times that by 4, 12 times.
I'm going to take the over.
Okay. So we've been 9 more times.
Yep.
10 more for you to win. 9's a wash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll do a count.
I can't remember what the second bet was. Damn it.
Because we got interrupted.
I know. That's exactly right. Oh, well.
So Sean ripping it with the king-queen and folds through again.
Picking up those blinds has got to be pretty important for Sean right now.
Huge.
Yeah.
I mean, what, you get 30,000? Mm-hmm. And he's only got 130,000, so we got...
Yeah, they're at 6. Are we... This is Big Blind Annie, correct? Yeah?
Oh, Mormon
making an appearance. Did you need something, Paul? Okay. Does that count as an interruption?
No, you got to pause.
Oh.
That was funny.
You like that one?
Yeah. 10 years of his youth.
Let's see. Blinds are 6-12.
This isn't close enough. Sean's going to give that one up.
Yeah, I don't think you can keep doing that too often.
No, and ace 2 soft.
Yeah,
like, you're not good against
not
any
great.
hand.
I'd rather have a small connector. Joey likes his king 4 small blind. Kevin checks. So a battle of the blinds +1. No, the button. Kind of perfect, right?
Yeah.
Pretty standard for a tournament.
Now, did he limp the button here? Is that what happened?
Yeah, limped on the button.
I don't like that limp on the button, but hey.
Small blind, big blind.
To each their own.
He flops top pair.
Now he's going to bet.
Not in a million years.
You hear that, guys? The 1-1 game's off the chain. They want to straddle up to $20.
And what was my response?
Not a chance.
Not in a million years.
Not in a million years.
Right. 1-1 wants to straddle for 20. The mid buy-in's $25. What are they going to do?
Game will break in 10 minutes.
8 minutes. Oh, them crazy kids.
I know.
Can't trust them. All right. Let's see what else we got. I was hoping for some big hands here early, but we're flopping on those. We're dying on those.
Yeah. It's all right, though.
It was a pretty good first session, right?
It was, yeah.
There's a lot of action.
The blinds just need to catch up a little bit. The structure's just too good, guys.
I hate when the structure's too good.
Well, players don't.
No, players don't. Although it's funny, for as many compliments and complaints I get for the blinds being too long, I get just as many for them being too short. Like, literally vice versa. Like, other people be like, oh, man, the early bird's got to be longer than 12-minute levels. Like, it should be 15. I was like, well, it's always been 12. That's what works. The schedule works out that way, blah, 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 blah. And then other people call me like, man, $20 early bird's got to be like 8-minute blinds. This is way too long.
Right. It's $20. Like, this should
it literally, it just depends on the person's perception. Because somebody else complained about the Titan. He was like, it's not enough money. People aren't going to take it seriously.
Right.
And I was just like, you got to remember, we wanted to make a low buy-in, big tournament. Ooh, this is an interesting flop.
All hearts.
Yeah, John had opened. Joey called with 8s.
Sean defended the big blind.
Correct.
3 ways.
All heart flop. Nobody's got a heart except Joey.
So John's going to bet big here. 200K into 100K.
Wow.
I think he's just saying, forget you
I
guys.
Got a heart.
Good luck if you got hearts, or if you got a big heart. He prices them out, and he's happy taking down the pot.
Wow.
That was kind of crazy.
What a play.
I know. He did have 2 pair.
Yeah, assuming you got outs if a guy flopped a flush. But can you really get... I mean, does
He just wants to take down the pot.
7-8 of hearts there, 8-7 of hearts fold?
No. But again, Ken, this is hold'em. People don't flop flushes.
You always say that.
Because they don't.
It didn't happen.
Do they ever have a flush?
It hasn't happened yet.
Do they ever have a flush?
Flushes don't exist?
They're really hard to hit a flush.
Who's that?
It's Polish Paul.
Nice.
Huh. He gave me the see at 4:30, then the won't make it today.
Yep.
Okay.
How long ago was that? Like how many minutes in between those two things?
3:03 and then 4:01.
All right, so here's Brian under the gun.
He's juicing it up.
Yeah,
Looks big.
It looks like 40. Ooh, I like it. Mixing up the play. Looks like it's all the way back to the big blind, folded around. It's like when a player is 9-6, I feel like you want to say 6-9.
Okay, that might be like the
only time that you say, I got a 69 suited.
Right.
No? Am I that immature at almost 40 years old?
Yeah. Because you don't say like 5-7 suited. Deuce 4.
Yeah.
Maybe you say 4, deuce 4. All right, so you have some merit.
Aggression frequency. John's been our most aggressive player so far.
Yeah, he seems to be betting a lot and taking stabs.
It's 2 more pauses, Brandon. I'm counting it. All right, Brandon's got to get up, go do some work. Ooh, and I got a real hand to do it on my own. So Michael, under the gun, has kings. Let's see what he's going to bet here. It looks like he's counting out a bet. Joey folded early, which is a no-no, and ethically speaking. Unless Michael had said raise to 35 without actually counting out the chips. Nobody calls, and it goes from there. So the only problem there with Joey folding before the actual bet goes in, I mean, if you see a guy cutting out chips and you fold, you can encourage that player to maybe raise his bet, being the fact that there's one less player in the hand. So you always want to make sure the person makes their bet before you're going to fold, even if you have every intention to fold. That's why you can get in trouble if you fold out of turn, meaning you get up from the table and just walk away because you're like, well, I'm never going to call here, so I don't care what the other 2 guys do, because it could affect the action, and that's what we don't want to do. Not to throw you under the bus there, Joey, but I'm just saying in general, if that was the case, I'm sure maybe he said 35 and Joey instantly folded, so I'm making a big deal out of nothing. Joey with the Jack-10 is going to call. Kevin no-go, lots of folds real fast. John with the 5-3 suited, and I want Brandon to know I said 5-3, not 3-5. John's going to see a flop. He's going to defend that button. Let's see what it is. 6-9-5. Nobody flopped a whole lot of anything. I guess John flopped middle pair. But when you're playing 3-5, I don't really know what else you're hoping to flop. Joey continue. Little C-bet there. Bets 50K into a 90K pot. Just a pretty good sizing of a bet. Putting John to the test. Staring at him. They're talking about something. I can't hear him. Looks like John's going to give it up here. He does. Gives up the better hand. Joey gets him to lay down. Nothing better than going up against a chip leader and putting him to a test and coming out on the good side. All right, so let's do a quick plug here for CCG. We are still in the midst of the CSOP. We are only 3 weeks in. 2 or 3 weeks in? 3 weeks in. We got lots of good stuff coming up still. There's 4 CSOP events this Sunday, the 23rd, June 23rd, here at the Max. We're at the Max all 4 days this weekend. Hopefully this will get on Facebook tonight sometime. It might be a little late, so you guys might have a late viewing party of this one, just because the internet here is really slow, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, you get the Titan week, Titan all week, $50 buy-in, 10K minimum guarantee. If we keep the same flights that we've been doing now, we're going to get a massive, massive prize pool, which would be awesome. $50 buy-in. Brandon's on his way back. Sean, in the meantime, while we're doing our plug, goes all in with 7s. That is the 3rd time he's gone all in, and everybody has folded to him. So they're giving that man some mad props.
What's going on over here?
Nothing. You missed kings. You missed Joey put John to a test. I mean, it was kings he raised. Nobody called.
Oh, okay.
And then Joey raised with a Jack-10. John flopped middle pair, and Joey got him to lay it down. And then Sean went all in with 7s. I was in the middle of my plug for the CSOP Titan Week. We got 4 other CSOP events on Sunday. It's like a juiced up points day. Every tournament is a CSOP event.
This Sunday?
Yeah. At Stud 808 is the
Whose
late
idea
night.
was that?
Mine.
Yeah, okay.
Unless it's a flop, in which case it was yours.
Yeah. Too bad we don't have flop ideas. Except for the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, no, that was the Queen. Yeah, well, it was the Queen of Hearts raffle that I turned into the Ace of Spades raffle that got binked on the second week for $10K.
That guy never showed up again.
No, it was the worst. Anyways, I'm a little salty about that one.
All right.
So what I was saying, though, Sean has gone all in 3 times in this last 25 minutes and has not gotten anybody to call yet. So some of that's just obviously the cards playing themselves,
yeah.
But, you know, I got to feel like if you're a Brian or a John who's got the chip stack to call off with a pretty wide range,
right,
that you kind of get pissed off that a guy's gone all in 3 times, walked.
And says, screw it, I got 10-8 suited.
I'm in, yeah.
8-10
And it's a bounty tournament, so, I mean, you're going to get $200 to bust a player, so that's always good. Oh, here you go. John raised with Jack 9 off and gets a call from Kevin from the big blind.
All right,
calls
so
another 23K.
So I expect it to go Kevin check, John bet.
Which he is. Only 15K?
Takes it down.
35K. There's a brown chip in there. I like that play. I'm kind of impressed by John's...
John's crushing right now.
Yeah, he's playing some solid poker. If I had to guess, there's 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the blinds.
Good guess.
You can see the clock.
Yeah.
You can also see Brian's watch. It's about 8:30, right?
Yep.
It's not bad. It's a nice watch, Brian. John is taking a ton of time making sure his pink chip stack is super tall and very straight.
I like
it. It's intimidating, right? A lot of winter hats, considering we're watching this in the summer.
Yeah.
Or we're commentating in the summer.
But it was the winter. Well, it's probably like, it was February.
And it was a cold February, remember?
And even March was bad. This is still bad. It was 50 degrees last night.
It's cold today.
Yeah.
It's like 60-something.
Global warming.
65. Al Gore's a dipshit.
Yeah.
Can you get in trouble for yelling Al Gore's a dipshit?
You might. YouTube might take us down.
Nah.
30 minutes in, they ain't listening.
Al Gore only invented the internet. He didn't invent YouTube. I mean, by default, he invented YouTube. Not a bad flop for 9-8 suited. 2 clubs and an 8.
Takes a bet, or bets and takes it down.
All right, Sean is still down to that 10 big blinds. He's just
chilling.
riding it, yeah.
He's paying an orbit.
When do you get into the panic mode? Is he basically trying to make sure he's winning
6.
every round, every orbit? He's got to make sure.
Yeah, he can pretty much
you really
take an orbit off.
Yeah.
Maybe 1. 8 big blinds and a bounty, it sucks because you're gonna have to win it all in.
Right. Does that count as an interruption?
No.
Come on.
Dealers are gonna ask us questions. What would they do? Well, imagine if we weren't here. They'd be lost. It'd be like giraffes in the wild with no cages.
That's not even remotely close to a normal analogy. I mean, it's funny. I mean, if you just said, like, kindergartners with no teacher.
Yeah, sure.
You know? Like, basically, we'd have a Lord of the Flies kind of thing
or like
going
kindergarten
on here.
cop, where they're like looking
kindergarten
at
cop. Okay, boom. Here's the tangent of the day.
We already did Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
We did?
Yeah, that's how. Yeah,
Damn it. And Kindergarten Cop was one of my favorites. Somebody was really upset.
Remember I said
at me.
Jingle All the Way?
Yeah, that's the best one. Somebody had mentioned to me about Leonardo DiCaprio movies that we talked about last time, and the guy's like, how did you not remember The Beach? And The Beach was a great Leonardo DiCaprio movie. Remember that one?
No.
Oh, it's cool. He like goes to this secret beach in like Thailand, and there's like these drug dealers. It's all like a big pothead smoking movie, and they're like growing pot at this island in Thailand, on this private island, or that's like very out of the way island. You can't get to by boat, and like all this random stuff, and it's cool.
How do you get to a plane?
Well, it was like this like stoner map, and the guy's like, man, don't tell anybody, but here's the map on how to get to the beach. that was what they called it. It was cool.
So Mike bets with the Jack 10, and Brian calls it a flush draw. Deuce of hearts on the turn.
Pairs the board, though.
Yeah. And then I think Mike bets, and Brian raised.
Yep. Brian takes it down.
I've noticed Brian plays his hands. He doesn't play them too sneaky. He's just gonna
straightforward poker.
Yeah, not straightforward, but like he's gonna bet his hands. He's gonna put people to the test when he's got good stuff. And
okay, I like that idea.
What did you say? People don't 3-bet enough in poker in general.
In CCG poker world, or people
let's
3-bet
say
all the
over.
time in the world.
Well, I'm sure eventually, somewhere, right now, somebody 3-bet.
Yeah, or 4-bet.
And again, somebody just 3-bet again.
I got it, but yeah.
I just meant, like the average poker player.
They don't. Yeah. Oh, good for Naoon to show up. 412.
Not bad.
Well, he had a doctor's appointment.
Sex change?
Maybe.
Can we put that in YouTube? I mean, we
I
just
think
did.
so.
It's out there.
There's actually some pretty bad stuff on YouTube.
Blinds are up 816. Do you ever watch those dark web videos where they get a random box of stuff from the dark web?
No.
Oh, it's awesome.
No.
Google it. It's great.
No.
Or YouTube it. Oh man, Bob's here. Get low. Get low.
I'm low. Oh yeah, because we'll have to break for 20 minutes.
And we're halfway through this. I want to get done.
Well, you got golf today or
Sean, I do. Sean goes all in with King Jack.
Oh. No, I don't think Brian folded the aces camera or cameraman or
yeah. Who's ever working the table? He got too excited and misclicked there.
There we go. Aces.
Sean goes all in with 2 big cards. I mean, he's been doing it.
Yep,
I mean, we said this is
spot.
standard. I mean,
10
he's got to do it. Everybody folds to him. He just happens to get.
Hey, 14% happens all the time. All right, he's got life.
Ooh, flops a king. Brian gives him a
Break on the turn, it looks like, and break on the river. And that'll do it for Sean. Well, he worked the short stack well.
Yeah, well fought.
He ran into aces.
And nothing you can do about that.
Oh, man. All the good people are walking in.
Oh, man.
This is
definitely going to count for a pause.
Oh, yeah.
So in the future, maybe we shouldn't do live commentary while we're at the event.
This is your idea, but it's not my idea. I mean,
yeah, it could be worse.
We're in between hands. You might as well just
give it a pause.
Be right back.
Be right back, folks. Take this commercial break.
Number 6.
5 or 6 interruption.
Yeah.
That was a good one, though.
That was a good one.
All right, so we lost a player. We're down to 5. Top 5. And
he's all in.
Kevin snap all in.
230K with the
just
ace-8.
casually puts in there. And here's Brian. Just had aces, busted a player. Now he's got
5s.
55%. We know that he doesn't. Pretty cool odds there. 230K to call, right?
Looks like he folds.
I think they were updating the chip stacks, so
yeah,
he did fold.
It's a tough
Michael
spot
really
with
can't
5s.
call. That's all of his
like
chips.
8s, he's calling. 3s, he's folding.
Yeah.
Mike's getting a little short, though. He is.
Well,
he's not
he's got 2-something, but I mean, it's hard to be the guy calling there. You want to be the aggressor, right? Put the other player to the test.
Yeah. All right, so now that the blinds have gone up to 816, we do see 4 stacks under 20 big blinds.
And here's the thing. All the stacks are under 20 big blinds. Everybody but Brian has 50. He has 50% of chips in play.
Yeah.
With 5 players left, and
so
you got
really,
hold on, and you got half of the chips in play.
Uh-huh.
What kind of odds do you give Brian right now to take down the whole tournament?
It's not as good as you'd think.
I'm curious. What do you think the odds are?
Like
3-1, 5-1, 2-1.
Well, if everybody was equal and we're 5-handed, it would be 20%, right?
Okay.
So I would say like 37.5%.
Let's make it 40% to make it easier.
40%'s a lot.
40% of the time you think he wins?
Yeah.
A little worse than that.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely like 1 in 3. More than that, probably.
Well, 1 in 3 would be 33%. Oh,
Right.
I got you. So, yeah, you're
a little
saying
more
a
than
little
that,
better than that.
But not for,
A third of the time here, he's going to take it down. Because even though you got that many chips in play, I mean, it takes 1 or 2 hands. And you're right
one
back
double off
to,
of the shorty. Now the shorty's got 400K, you're down to 600K, and then it's like it's anybody's game.
Yeah, now it's... Yeah, I never thought of it that way. You get 1 free rip. Is about it. Maybe 2.
Right.
You can... play a little bit and get a little loose on something. I was going to say, what do you do when he's such a chip, he didn't even care, he just leaves the table. I'm going to go for a little bit, I'll be back.
Well, here's the thing. Even if the second place guy stacks third, fourth, and fifth, now they're even in chips. And it's 50-50.
I never thought about it that way, yeah.
So
it's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool.
He just bought that $12 bottle of water from Toyota Park. I'm not salty at all. Kevin trying to get a read on how much Michael has. Hey, can you move your chips over, kid? I need to see how
I
many
think he
you
wants
got.
to see if he covers him for a bounty, which is kind of important.
Yeah, I mean, especially when there's 4 short
and
stacks
super
and
close.
one big one, right?
Right. So now Brian can either go 2 ways here. You can just put the pedal to the metal and try and go for the gold, or he can chill out because he's got top 3 locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he could fold right now and does not play another hand, and he'll get top 3.
Now, I think that graphic might have been wrong because John now has 700,000 in chips.
Yeah, it looks like 700,000. 5, 6, 7, almost 800,000.
Yeah.
I think they updated the chips.
So anyway, so that 3-1 is probably a little bit out now.
We're down to 30%.
But I would say 60% chance one of those 2 wins.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit better.
Sure.
Combined between those 2 players having all of the chips in play, you're basically at what? 3/4 of the time one of those 2 is going to win?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because, they got massive chip stacks compared to everybody else. I like doing that occasionally. I never get this far in a tournament to notice other than watching. What did Manoli's shirt say? I rail more than tables.
I can rail more than just a table.
Oh, my God, that's so bad. All right, Kevin's all in. Again, I feel like Kevin's all-in trick here. Not that it's a trick, but he's done it a few times with nobody calling him.
Yes.
You're going to get those players' ranges to open up.
And it always works every time but the last time.
Going all in?
Yep.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
I feel like the Titan brings out kind of some old school players that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Scott hasn't been here in a while, right? That guy's named Scott?
Oh, yeah, it is Scott.
And Chris is here. He's great, though.
He is great. You can start a new 1-3 game, hopefully.
Yeah. Nice.
See, there's a man who knows that we're busy and goes to Naru and Johnny.
I love it. All right, Brian, 804,000 in chips. Michael's getting under 200K. Everybody else.
Everybody's got 9-4. That's the third person with 9-4.
Did really?
Yeah. And a Walk City for John in the big. We don't really care.
Don't care what he has.
Nope.
All right, so there's a better updated graphic of the chip count. So it's 804 to 725. So they've got 66% of chips in play, and then everybody else is.
The last 3 got it.
And they're at 816. So even with Michael having 200K in chips, he's still got, what, 10, 12 big blinds?
Yeah.
He's not even in panic mode yet. You're close. Basically, the Titanic just got the iceberg is in sight.
But
you're not jumping for lifeboats yet. Yeah. Oh, they don't swerve. They drill that head on. Ramming speed.
Are we rolling right now?
No. Yes. Yeah. Recording.
You sure?
Yeah. Look.
For 42 seconds?
Yes.
This whole time we've been. Oh, wow. Okay.
Did you not think it was?
No.
Did you not you want to start over? Or?
No, it's fine. I wasn't in
You weren't ready yet?
I wasn't in my mode. Yeah.
All right, so
Joey, 55K.
Yeah, he's king.
Which is 25% of his stack. So he's basically saying I'm all in here. Well, not really, but he
Willing
isn't
to
folding.
defend, yeah.
He ain't folding. And he's gonna take it down. La-da-da-da-da. So we got, for those of you guys who care, 2 tables in the second flight of the tweener. Or the Titan.
Yeah, it just started, though, started about 10 or 15 minutes late, that flight?
Yeah, 4:15.
So, I feel like that's pretty good indication that it might be a third table again, which is great. If we average 3 tables per flight, how much is that?
360 players.
How much is that prize pool?
40 times 360. 14.4.
It's pretty gross.
And I feel like there's going to be a 50 plus
5,
flight.
6, 7 tables. Yeah.
The 4 o'clock on Saturday.
Probably going to be
5,
6 or
6
7. I'm going to say 6 or 7.
Oh, by the way, we have that's stoppage number 7, which puts us like right on pace.
Yep.
So it's going to come down to the wire.
Left. Joey with King 10. Looks like he calls. Kevin's out.
Under the gun call with the King 10. You know, nobody's really playing that aggressively. He's just trying to see it flop.
Yeah.
Before the blinds get too big. Brian checks. Mike checks. Joe checks. Hits his 10 on the turn. Check, check. Now he's going to bet his third pair and his gut shot. Brian's going to get out of the way. I'm interested to see what Mike's going to do here. Mike flopped it or turned it 10 as well.
Yeah.
He's going to call.
I don't like that. You only got 140K in chips.
Well, maybe he's just going to rip it here on the river and put him to the test.
He did.
What do you say about that, KJ?
I think apparently I don't know how to play this game. I'm friggin' Norm McDonald or Norman Chad of CCG.
That was you mixed them up.
No, which one's which?
Well, no, it's Norm and Chad and Lon McCarran. You said Norm McDonald? That's
Norm McDonald's the guy from Billy Madison.
Ah.
One of the actors in Billy Madison. He's like the older, skinny, tall, skinny. Anyways, doesn't matter. Best Adam Sandler movies. Go. Top 3.
I always got. Oh well, obviously Billy Madison's in there.
Okay,
Happy Gilmore's
you can't
in there.
count Billy Madison. You can't count Happy Gilmore because everybody would say that. So other than those two, just basically, can you even name 5?
Yeah.
Adam
Well,
okay, here you go.
I can't.
$50. Name 5 Adam Sandler movies
100%
minus
can.
those 2.
I can't.
Come on.
No.
Try.
I cannot.
Kevin with Ace
Mr.
Queen.
Deeds.
Okay, that's 1.
He's definitely in there. 8 Crazy Nights.
2. I don't think it's called 8. Oh no, it's called 8 Crazy Nights. Okay.
And
2.
I would definitely put both those in my top 3.
Oh my god.
Because I'm
that's
running
awful.
out of.
Keep going.
Oh man.
Come
I'm
on,
drawing
think
down.
hard.
I am drawing.
All right, so Kevin does going all in with the Ace Queen. I mean,
okay, he's got all those movies with Along Came Polly.
I don't think he's in Along Came Polly.
Oh, it's
that's
what's the one where the girl loses her memory and they got to have the same day over and over again?
Oh, that's with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, he's with Drew Barrymore.
I know the name
3
of the
movies,
movie, but I'm not telling it to you.
Okay. He's not in Along
It's
Came.
1,000 First Dates.
He's not in Along Came Polly.
No,
Who's in that?
that's the guy from I don't know what's his name. I don't know, Ben Stiller.
Oh,
Not even close. Come on, you got 2. You got 3 more.
yeah, Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore.
You're missing another big.
50 First Dates.
I think that's what it's called, or 1,000 First Dates.
That's 50 First Dates.
All right, fine. I'll give you that one. 3. You get 2 more. You're missing one big one. Football movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got it.
Wait, what's it called?
I got it. Just give me a second. Waterboy.
Waterboy. That's 4.
I would have gotten that one if you let me think.
All right. What else you got? One more Adam Sandler movie. Come on. The guy's made like 40 shitty movies. How could you not? Can you not name 5 of them?
No, he's in like Funny People.
Oh yeah, with with what's
or like
his name?
Crazy Boss. No, Bosses.
No, he's not that one. But that one,
Funny
Funny
People.
People is it's him and Jack Nicklaus or something.
Okay.
Right. All right, you got there. You
Yeah,
got 5.
but you helped me with 50 First Dates.
All right, so
I would have gotten Waterboy.
Get one more.
So let me get one more. Man, Waterboy. That's in my top 3.
Waterboy's a great movie.
Yeah.
Water sucks.
It
Remember that?
really sucks.
It's so good.
Gatorade.
Don't talk about my mama. I didn't. I don't even know who she is. Please don't hurt me. No, we suck again.
Yeah.
It's such a good. There's so many good one-liners in that
one-liners.
movie. Mama says, and what does Mama say? Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. And he tackles him. It's so good.
I got nothing.
It's so
help
good.
me out. Rattle off some more here.
Adam Sandler movies that you haven't said. Let's see. Punch Drunk Love.
Never seen
That was
it.
really
Never
bad.
even heard of it.
He ends up calling.
Oh, I got one more. Wedding Singer.
Oh, Wedding Singer's a great movie.
Okay, so
I think you got your 5.
Yeah, that's probably his best one.
Wedding Singer's good. Punch Drunk Love is another one. There's a movie he's in with Christopher Walken where there's like a remote control. Like Bed Bath & Beyond is where he finds it. I can't remember what that one's
Is that
called.
the sad one, the emotional one?
No.
Yeah, it is, where he like can fast forward time.
Oh yeah.
And then like he ends up like just like wanting to like kill himself at the end.
Oh,
yeah, it's a serious role.
Spoiler movie.
It's called. Well, we have it all in here.
Ace
from Kevin.
King versus King 8. Michael elects to
Kevin
fold.
picking up some hands
Good
here.
job. Yeah.
To go
He's
all in
happy.
with. It's called Click.
Oh yeah, Click is right. All right, you definitely got your 5. What other sport movies did he do?
No, look up now.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler movies.
Can't think of any more.
So I did pretty decent.
No, I would say better than I would have thought you would have gotten.
Just go with it. Grown-ups. Grown-ups. Oh, how do we miss this one?
Big Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
How
great
do we
movie.
miss Big Daddy?
Just
it is
go with
51st
it.
Dates.
Grown Ups, Billy Madison. What else has he got in here? Big Daddy's a great movie.
Jack
Wedding
and
Singer,
Jill.
Waterboy.
Oh, and Little Nicky.
Oh, Little Nicky's pretty good. The Longest Yard wasn't that bad. What else?
Anger Management. That's the one with Jack Nicklaus.
Yeah, you're right. What's the Funny People one? Look, Punch Drunk Love. I got that one.
Hold on, we got a 4-way pot here. We got 3 limpers. We got 2 limpers. We got a small one and a big blind. This is going to be a big flop, I feel. Ace 3-5 Rainbow. John in the small blind with the open ender.
Airheads? How did you forget he was in Airheads?
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, that's a good movie.
He's in Coneheads?
I didn't know that.
Okay, so this is kind of crazy. This is actually really crazy. Take a look at this. So Kevin, into 4 people on the button, bets 30K with 9 high.
John calls with an open ender.
And then Michael just
Obviously.
instantly punishes them all in
Yeah.
with the Ace 7.
I like Kevin's move, though. He was on the button, gets checked to him.
Yeah, but 30,000.
Not enough?
No.
How much was in that pot?
104,000 when he bet.
What would you have said the number was?
You got to bet like 50 or 60K. So Kevin's just saving face here.
Yeah, it's kind of a Hollywood move here,
Yeah.
right? Like, there's no way he's calling.
Now, you think John is going to call, though?
I don't know. I mean, he's got 650K in chips. Michael's only got
240, so it's
a
210
third of his
more.
chips, a little less than a third of his chips.
So it's 210 to win 372.
That's a third of his chips.
So
Do you like it? Do you think it's a good call at a third of his chips?
I don't know. I mean, you got to look at it more like
Busting a player, it's $200 rip for an open ender.
plus like how much he's got to risk, how much he's going to win. So he's got
It's a pretty big pot.
210 to win 370, so he's almost getting 2 to 1, so he's got to be 30%. As we see from the
29%,
graphics. He's
yeah.
29%. Plus the bounty, like, probably adds
Tips
a
the
couple
scale
percent.
a little bit. So it's close.
It's mathematically, it wouldn't be a bad call if he called. I mean, he would be giving up a third of his chips.
chips. I feel like he's going to get there, though. I don't know what happens. I feel like he's good. Michael's preemptively putting on his jacket, zipping it up. Don't zip it up.
Oh, he did this last time and then won.
I don't know, kind of a bold move to put on your jacket, like stand up, like look
If
at
he
the
only
guy.
knew
The
that
guy hasn't
John
even
was
called
thinking about
yet.
calling with 6 high.
Right, 6 high. He's counting out a call
Yeah.
too here. I don't know. He might
Here's
just
the thing,
give
you
it up.
bust a player, you got to pay later, you get 200, you're the chip leader, you're pretty much not guaranteed, but you're oh yeah.
Oh
he's
wow,
calling.
he calls. All right, what do you think? You think he gets there?
I don't think he gets there.
I don't know if he gets
Mike's
there.
blocking a 7. He's got 6 outs. All the 2s and a couple 7s.
1 7's dead.
2 7s are dead. Well, one's in Michael's hand and one's dead.
All right.
You think he's going to get there?
I don't know. We'll find out.
You know what? I guess this tournament does have to end at some point. Maybe this is
Work it
booyah.
right on the turn.
8. 9. Winner, winner.
I really thought he was going to get there. I'm kind of surprised. I literally thought he was going to get there. I wanted him to call so bad because I was like, he's going to get there. So Bert had said to me that sometimes when it's an all-in like that and it's just a river to come, that we should put the river out face down so that the viewers could see what would have happened if he would have called. Like, because if he'd have folded there,
Right,
and
like I
just
was
a
there.
rabbit hunt, but not let the players see it, but just face down.
So when we
the
cover
graphics would kind of show up, kind of thing.
Yeah. We should do
I don't know if
that.
that's possible, but
It is possible.
it'd be pretty cool, right?
Well, yeah, could you click fold and then it would still show that
I don't know.
would the head
That's
be
actually a
over?
good call. Don't think that would happen. So yeah, maybe that's a bad plan.
Yeah. Stupid bird. Can we edit that out? I didn't mean to say
Yeah, I wouldn't put that out there in the world.
Okay.
All right, hot 2, 4, 5 players left. Still down to top 5. Michael's got to be pretty happy with that. I mean, not that you're never not happy about a double up, but... Ooh, Brian with kings.
And Brian has played very snug, powerful, tight, aggressive poker.
Punishing.
And he gets no action with kings.
No. Just down to the blinds there. Kind of sucks when you got kings in the small and everybody folds
it's
to
almost
you.
like you just kind of want to limp and see if somebody tries to muscle you around.
And then just snap all in.
But obviously you can't fall raising with kings. So the stacks have now evened out a little bit. 7, 5, 4, 4. This is why Chipley doesn't
hand
mean
number
too
80
much.
of this final table. So I mean, they've been playing for a while.
What happened in hand 79?
Yeah, this is hand number 79.
Right, so you just said 80.
Well, it's close to 80.
Right.
79's close
Except
to 80.
when I said 300K, you were like, no, it's actually 299.
Actually, Brandon.
All right, so Kevin limping under the gun with the deuces, then the small blind and big blind complete and check. Terrible flop for deuces.
Great
Joey-
flop for the other two.
Yeah.
Is there a good flop for you? Oh, sorry, yawning. Is there a good flop for deuces other than a deuce?
No.
Really, just a deuce and that's it, yeah?
Ace 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess.
All right, so Michael flopped a flush draw and a gut shot, right?
Yep. Joey's got the open ender. Ace of hearts would be a cool card. Instead, we got the 7 of spades. Interested to see.
Ooh, Michael checking. Check, check. I don't know about that. Remember, if you bet on the turn, guys, with a flush draw, you got 2 chances to win.
Look at you learning something.
Kids got to bet now. I like it. How much, Brando? 40?
50.
What's the bet you should make?
50. 40. They're both good.
You bet 40 and he gets through.
Probably even 40.
Shows the bluff. I got nothing, sir.
And that's where I got it. 9 high was good. I had 5, 4 of hearts. You're bluffing with the best hand.
Who's playing the... Oh, you know who plays that song? Who Can It Be Now? Who Can It Be Now?
Who? Because I just...
Men at Work. My dad really liked that song. Long Ball Love.
I thought
Men
you
at
were
Work.
saying like who plays it.
No,
like,
it was...
here at the event.
No,
It's like,
why would I ask whose ringtone that is? I just meant like who sings
Man,
that song.
How good do those mini corn dogs look? I'm not gonna lie. I'm just so hungry. These
John,
days.
how good are those mini corn dogs?
Oh.
He gives us folks at home.
No, we can't. We're on
No,
no
we
carbs.
can't. We're doing no carbs. Sucks. Life sucks over here.
Yeah.
All right, Joey goes all in with the King Jack off.
He's got 10 bigs. Got to make a move. He's in the small blind.
Michael's got a king, but
So Michael limped the button and that's
he punched him. Joey did the right thing.
Yeah.
He's got 2 face cards. Get it in there. Really, anything that's going to beat him, Michael raises with, right?
correct.
I am learning this game. Between you and Daniel Negreanu. Hey, how much longer until we should do like a CCG masterclass? $1.99. You can get all of Brandon's wisdom.
$1.99.
I mean, what are people really going to pay to hear us talk on, and they can hear it for free right now? All right, we're rounding out this part 2.
We still got 20 minutes left.
No. It's only an hour.
Oh, you really want to go golf?
Well, no. The break happens.
Oh, okay.
That's we go on break here in a little bit.
Oh, so that's why
That's why it was. This one's a little shorter. So this one's only going to be about an hour, and then the next one will be an hour and a half to finish this off. And they actually play it the whole way out. So it'd be kind of nice to watch a tournament that goes the whole way through.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's not. I mean, it's a pretty rare thing at CCG for them to play it out, right?
Yep.
Unless somebody's got a massive, massive chip lead.
Yeah. Although they played the stack out at Menoa.
Yeah.
Well, down to a 3-way chip shot, but they didn't chop before the chip shot.
Right. John calling with 7-4 in the big blind. Do you notice by my upward inflection?
I did.
Seems like a crazy thing to do.
I agree.
I like it though.
Check fold.
No, bet fold. Check,
I'll
bet,
say
fold.
He checked. He check fold.
Oh,
at the
right,
7-4.
check fold. Gosh, my back.
I can't believe you blew out your back.
I didn't blow it out. It's just it's sore. Definitely doesn't feel good. Maybe I'll get eaten. It's so bad I might even get Bree involved.
Yikes.
All right, few hands left here before break. Brandon, do you play differently?
No.
No? Never? You don't even know where I'm going on this?
I've
been noticing, because I look at Poker News. That's how we get a lot of those articles for the
maybe
Facebook
if it's the last
stuff.
hand before break, I'll open up a little lighter.
Really?
But not usually.
It's funny. There was this whole article about I think I posted it to come out this weekend sometime about when you get close to the bubbles, so many people get so tight because they want to make the money so bad that it's a great time to really just go bananas.
Yeah. That's what happened when I played the 1650 HPT. We got on the bubble, and these two guys just opened every single hand, and
just because nobody wants to get involved.
Yeah. And then if you get 3-bet, the guys just literally got aces or kings, and they just fold.
Fold and do the next thing.
And then they just raise the next hand, and everybody folds.
And they didn't lose any chips there.
Yep. Seven. 6,
all right, so
60,
now we're up to still 60-something%. John's getting back up there though.
I feel like John's gonna win this tournament. I don't know who wins, but my pick is John.
He's been playing well.
Kevin's played pretty good too.
Joey's made some good moves. There's been some really solid play in this.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's done anything where we're like, boner alert, not
boner alert.
Yeah, boner alert. I don't know. I just couldn't think of. I didn't want to say something super bad.
Yeah.
Joey raised to 32, little double up of the blinds. John with 7 deuce. If he can win the hand with 7 deuce, somebody give him definitely the W. Brian doesn't know he has 2 live overs. He does.
Yeah, a lot of 7s out though.
Yep.
7 deuce, 7-3. Oh my
man.
gosh. There we go. Monitor's out. It's frozen. We have no idea what the flop is. You guys do. I played as a king. Oh, maybe not. TV doesn't
Face
know.
car. There we go. Ace 3 king, so Brian does outflop him.
Ooh, turn ace. Great turn for Brian.
Great turn for Brian. Joey's still betting it, though.
I think he bet 20,000 to try and pick it up.
Check. Then Brian checked again. Joey bet.
Yeah,
Brian
Brian's
calls.
just going to check call the river.
Nah, check. And Joey wisely checks behind him, right? No value there to bet again.
No.
You've been called the whole way down.
Yeah.
Give it up.
Do.
I think we might have one more hand before the blinds go up, or before the break happens here.
By the way, we went on a rush of not getting interrupted. So
Yeah, what are we up to?
the 7 only.
God darn it.
So that's 2 bets for Brandon winners and 2 losers.
None for me.
It's all right. All right, Kevin, Queen's under the gun. Let's see. Maybe he'll make it 35, 36. Call? Limp? Okay, he's going to go for the limp shove.
Yeah, good job, numbers guy.
Well,
John with the mystery hand forgot to put his cards on the circle.
50.
Ooh, king 10. I like it. I mean, this is what Kevin's hoping to do, right? You're under the gun. Is this?
Kevin is
do
loving
you like
life.
this play with the queens, limping in?
Yeah.
Don't hate it.
It's not. Yeah, I don't hate it.
Guy just came over to say hi to me, and of course he walked away, and I was hoping to get another pause in there to get that victory. I like the Kevin wait there, kind of like not instantly just going all in. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was maybe going to go even one sneakier here and just flat.
Make it like one. Oh, really?
Just flat, and then hopefully John just flops.
He could have easily 3-bet there. Meaning not an all-in,
So I'll make it 100?
Yeah, make it like 110 or something. Something goofy.
All right, now we probably have one more hand.
Yep, that was a fast one. Well, we're coming down to the end either way.
Yeah.
We will finish up this final table with a victor next week, right?
Correct.
Next week, Thursday for sure.
Yep.
This one will be up. It'll probably be up later. I mean, it'll be up tonight, but it might go up at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Yep.
Wish me good luck tomorrow in the Cook County, 103rd Cook County Amateur Champion. Did I ever tell you the time I'm name dropping a little bit myself. I'm going to name drop myself. I won the Cook County Amateur, the 101st Cook County Amateur. I mean, that's just bananas that tournament is 103 years old. The U.S. Open is 119 years old.
Right.
I mean, this is a really old tournament. It's very cool. It's match play, so you do one round of seeding, and then you get in like a, NCAA bracket tournament. Single elimination, you play down until there's a champion, right? So I won. I own the course record there, the 9-hole and the 18-hole course record, which is pretty sweet. But the best part about the story is, this is in June. That August, Bert and I go to the Pearl Jam concert at Wrigley Field.
Yep.
It's the same. It's the same concert poster that we always see in the vlog and that people always notice. It's really cool. My brother bought me the tickets. It was great. So I'm hanging out with him and his buddies, and they run into this other guy. My brother used to play golf, and he played a lot of big games, and he loved to gamble and blah 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 blah.
Joey flopping bottom pair and shoving here, and he's
going to get through. So anyways, this guy comes up to Bert that he knows from a friend of a friend. He's like, oh, yeah, I heard about you. He's like, you're a really good golfer. He's like, do you still play? He's like, no, not anymore. He goes, but my brother just won the Cook County tournament. And the guy pauses. Now we're standing on the field at Wrigley, and he goes, the prison has a golf tournament? And I snapped call, and I was like, yeah, you got to serve at least 3 months, and then you qualify to get in. And the guy's like, no shit. And I was like, no, you goof. It's Cook County, is in like the county of Cook as a tournament, not the prison. Yeah. There's no prison golf tournament. Although I'm pretty sure I could win that for sure.
Oh yeah, you'd be in good shape.
I'd be like top 1%.
Oh yeah,
it'd be great. Anyways, I always loved that story where the guy's like, the prison has a tournament?
That's really funny.
No, it doesn't. The guy was pretty drunk. I think he was a member at Black Sheep too, which is like a super exclusive club. Kevin and John, battle of the blinds.
Now, Bert doesn't play anymore?
Not often.
No.
Anthony hasn't been around for a while.
No, they went to Vegas. Him and Pat went to Vegas.
Hey, Anthony.
No,
Gosh.
Don't.
I even tried to get him to come
I know.
over.
You're
All right,
down.
we are getting super low here.
If any of you guys are watching,
trying my best.
which I'm sure there can't be many.
Nah, people seem to like. My dad watches at least, and my mom.
Aww.
I'm guaranteed to get 3 likes. Mom, Dad, and my father-in-law. I'm kind of upset that my mother-in-law never says anything.
Yeah.
I need that. That's like I up my likes by 25%.
Right,
I mean, that's a
on.
huge bump.
All right. You said we had one more hand here. I knew that there was more.
Well, it cuts off at like a minute 5. An hour 5. Whatever. What do I know?
It cuts off in an hour 5.
Well, we like to. This is like the, we're forecasting, foreshadowing. That's the word I'm looking for. Michael
right, so
with Ducks.
Kind of a lot of limping here.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
People are getting kind of, I think, running out of patience. Is it? I mean,
yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah,
it's like I'm tired of grinding here. I want to get some action. John goes all in with the ace jack.
I don't know. These limpers have been getting punished every time.
Yeah, you would figure they'd figure it out. I think he just said, all right. Oh, all right, I'll fold. Not all right, I'll do that. Sometimes that can get you in trouble saying all right, correct?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I've seen it where a guy goes all in, goes another guy goes all right, and the other guy shows his hand who already went all in. He's like, all I said was all right. Like, whose fault is that?
The guy who showed.
Right?
You gotta, confirm.
Did he go all in?
Right.
What did he do?
Dealer, he said all in, right? That's a call? Okay, now I show. The one I always get in trouble with is I look at my cards and I'm like, I gotta check to see if I have a heart or something. And it's on me, and they're like, oh, that's a check. I'm like, no, I said I gotta check.
I have to check.
Yeah, check my cards.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those. Do we get that third table in flight number 2? No? All right, Joey's all in with 10s here. Just over 10 big blinds. Not even. 10.5 big blinds.
Winner.
He coup. Shows the 10s. Got to be the last hand coming up.
You said it a lot.
I might put that in the comments this time. Got to be the last hand. So close. Brandon, on the spot right now, if you could pick any tournament, not including the WSOP main event, what tournament would you want to play in? Faster.
The PCA main event.
How much is that one?
10K.
Oh, so basically the World Series, but in a different part of the country?
Yeah, just the PCA, the
Players.
Caribbean Adventure, or like an EPT. All the EPT mains are really cool.
Really?
Yeah. They have the best dealers in the world. They got the best floor in the world. They got the chips are awesome.
Where's this at?
The European Poker Tour.
Why do they have?
Europe.
They're just that good.
Yeah, it's like way better than the WSOP.
Where do you think we rank on on floor calls.
Well, to be fair, really quick, in the 600 PLO, there was 7,000 in the pot, and a guy throws in a 25K chip, and the floor rules of the min bet, just like you did when everybody called you crazy.
Because and give me the reasoning. Why has it happened like that?
I don't know. They call it.
You still want them going on break after 1,500, 3,000, right?
Yeah, they're scheduled breaks. No, whenever the breaks are, the breaks are.
Okay,
it's
so
different.
Okay, so we're just,
Every 5 levels.
right, because of the blockage. Okay, so you only want to get rid of blacks right now, then, right?
Correct.
Chips. Black chips.
Yeah, black chips. Yeah. Good.
I always get in trouble for that.
So then it happened later on in the tournament, and the next floor.
But what's the reasoning? Why is it?
I don't know. Why would it ever be in that? I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess.
Why? What kind of
It's
logic
the PLO specific rule, though.
Correct.
It's where a floor person confuses like a no limit part into the pot limit strategy. Yeah.
But I mean,
I get it.
no, because in no limit, if the guy threw out a $25,000 chip, it would be $25,000. It wouldn't be like, oh, the blinds are 1,000, 2,000.
Oh, yeah,
it's
I
2,000.
guess you're right. You're right. Joey's all in here with King Queen suited.
So then it happened later to the same person, and the floor guy ruled it.
This is the last
differently.
hand.
Yeah, but I'm trying to explain that they did it twice, and the 2 floor guys ruled it differently.
I don't mind if rules are wrong. I mind consistency.
Correct.
If you want to tell me
we're better than the WSOP is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, we're already probably close to getting sued for the CSOP. Let's not go slapping them in the face on top
That's
of it.
a WSOP there.
Did you know we have a trademark on CSOP?
I did.
It's pretty awesome. CCG Poker
Did Alex
and
work on
CSOP,
that?
of course he did.
So the odds of us actually having one? Or?
He sent me the thing. All right, so Joey went all in with a King Queen suited for 174K, which is the second hand in a row that he's gone all in on, I believe.
I think Kevin's just ready to gamble.
I think Kevin might gamble this one. I mean, he's probably hoping for this exact scenario, right?
Yep.
It's a coin flip. But now does he have... Oh, and he's got Joey covered. I don't mind this call.
No.
It's right before the break. You can bink off $200.
Plus.
Come on, Kevin.
Do you know what happens?
Kevin. Nope. Kevin.
It's so much better when you don't know what happens.
Kevin, he's in. All right. Who do you want? You want the fours or the overs?
I want the fours. But
I was going to take the fours, but I'll take the overs. So this is bet number 3.
Let's get this graphic.
I'm down
right,
100.
Guys. It's King, Queen all in against fours.
Yeah.
Michael folded.
Correct. Somebody's getting trigger happy back there, and it's not me.
This
All right,
is the last
$200
hand.
on the line. Fours are ahead
Well,
right
plus
now.
a pay jump.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's obvious, Brandon.
Well, so is the bounties in the bounty tournament.
Is it?
Yeah.
I guess it is.
Look at facial expressions.
Go back. Go back.
It looks like fours are holding.
Yeah, fours look good right now.
Oh, that's a face card. It's
Clearly a face card.
It could have been a jack, no? Oh, he flopped it.
Oh, he flopped a queen. Kevin goes, meh, what do you want me to do? I try to get my money in there. I think this is the most lively we've seen Joey the whole time. He doubled up with the 7s versus kings at the very last hand of session
so
number 1.
every time Joey doubles up, we
just pause. Stop playing. Stop the tapes.
Yep.
All right, well,
That's got to be it.
Nope, it looks like there's one more hand. How could there be one more hand?
You're
Damn
the
it.
worst. You can just stop it now. Oh, no,
Nope.
you already put the...
We're going.
So, Brian, look at this. Brian's only raising 12% of pre-flop hands. That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
In a 5-handed game, that's like
super tight.
Borderline extremely tight. And now he has been super card dead. Which
Would you say Pat would be that tight? That's Pat tight?
That's Pat tight.
That's tough.
At a full table, Pat probably opens 10, 12, 15.
Brian's out. He's getting up, going on break. Michael, King 10. We could get some trouble here.
Are we getting limps again?
Yeah, he's got $500,000 in chips.
This is a limp happy table here.
It is a limp happy table, and nobody seems to be learning from the fact that it's like limp jam.
Yep.
Limp jam. I like that for our podcast.
Limp jam.
name.
Here we go. King 10.
Jam it in.
Raises.
I mean, Ace 10's got to be good.
Ace 10 all in.
Ace 10, King
Mike
10
might
feeling
have to
good.
Call here. He
does.
He's dominated. Worst
75-25.
Worst spot you can be in here.
He just ran into a bad hand.
Well, he
Or
ran
bad
into a good
timing,
hand,
you know.
Yeah. Oh, flop of the king.
Window card's a king. It's
Is
gonna
that an ace?
put a
No.
nail in the Kevin coffin. It does. Now I remember why I went one more hand, because Kevin gets eliminated.
Wow, so you didn't know what happened. You
Yeah,
lied
I
to
did.
all
No,
of
I
us.
didn't. I remembered once I saw the King 10. I did not remember the 4s holding up. Kevin already had his jacket
Kevin played pretty well.
I like it. I love how he comes over, gives everybody a handshake.
Yeah.
It's gentlemanly,
Yeah.
right? People at CCG are nice.
They are.
They like to have fun.
People at CCG are nice.
Yeah. All right, sorry, the music came out of the microphone. All right, well, that's going to do it for part 2 of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
I'll play the Titan.
Be sure to check in next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. You like that one?
No, I'm kidding.
All right, well, keep working on it, guys. Thanks, everybody. Bye.